Okay, in this first video we'll be looking at debugging. Debugging is traditionally the process of identifying and resolving errors in blueprint logic. So UE5 offers a variety of tools to help with debugging, tools that we can use to assist us in determining the correct placement of audio events. Let's have a quick look at a few. We have Draw Debug Sphere. First of all, we need to give it a location, a size, a color, a duration, and a thickness. We also have print string, prints to the screen, prints to the log. We can again select the color and the duration. One of the most powerful debugging tools is the breakpoint. A breakpoint allows you to pause the execution of a blueprint at a specific point. Additionally, we can use test audio events. So let's see if we can use some of this to help us. Taking a look at the begin play, when we start to play the game on the logic and this execution line will trigger. If we wanted to post events, however, we have to be mindful of the 2-second delay. Let's add a breakpoint to the event play game. So we right click, scroll down to breakpoint and select add breakpoint. Every time they're triggered, the game will pause and bring us here. Looking at this logic, it's a selection where eyes turn red, and that's a selection where eyes turn green. So let's add a print string here to confirm that. Finally, we can see that in this logic, if the player is moving when it shouldn't be, it gets teleported. So let's add a debug sphere here. You can get the world location from the player. Let's make the sphere a little bit smaller. Change the color. So what, let's store it just in case we want to use it again later. Let's change the duration and the thickness, then we're set. So we have a breakpoint, print strings, and debug sphere. Let's play the game and see what happens. Okay, we've hit our first breakpoint. If we wanted to, we could add audio event here. Let's resume, see what happens. When we resume, we can see we hit green and red being printed to the screen. And we hit our breakpoint again. That's interesting. We'll have to be aware of that if we want to use it to trigger audio. Let's disable this breakpoint for now and continue. If the player gets caught while in the red light, we trigger the debug sphere at the location we were caught. So, we've now worked out, using these debugs, a lot of information on where things happen in the logic, and we can replace the debugs with audio events. However, no designer would be happy if he left their blueprint in this state. So in the next video, let's look at some custom events and some good housekeeping.